Hello and welcome to Tally the Votes, Big Brother 28, Week 3 coverage. First and foremost, sorry for the late start. Every one of us seemed to be having a different technical difficulty, but we've got them figured out. I'm Jamie. These other three are no have nots, but rather have lots. Brian here to walk us through the live feeds. David and Christy are going to get us through this goofy ass week of events that led to the eviction of Rome. Our HOH was Devon's, as was our veto winner. So let's start with that. Was this a successful HOH or was it a wasted effort? I'm going to start with Brian.
Successful, but there's some collateral damage with Melody. They could have pulled her closer, and she's harboring a grudge now. It also did a little bit of damage to the relationship with Drew because Melody is close to Drew. But they got rid of one of the biggest factors in the house. So I think on the whole, successful.
Excuse me, alpha male.
Well, he just got baited the hell out of that house.
Oh,
yeah.
But he feels proud. He feels proud of it because those icons were scared of him, so they had to get him out.
Well, you gotta say something. You gotta say something when you go this early.
Oh no, you can see his face. He believes that. He believes all that.
Mm-hmm. I think he can take any insult or almost any insult and believe that it's a compliment.
Well, you know where he learned that, right?
He has ego judo.
Upper Michigan.
He has ego judo. You take whatever attack comes at you and you flip it into why you're strong.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was the number one tennis.
Well, I will give him this. As high as he was on that, a lot of the house saw him as a threat, and a lot of the house saw him as an ally. So if half the house thinks you're a threat and the other half of the house sees you as an ally, you probably were playing a pretty good game at that point. So
I feel like the ones that thought he was an ally wasn't so much that he was an ally, but that he was like a bigger target than they were.
I think that Jason really thought he was an ally. I mean, like, I think, like, in the world, maybe I don't know.
He's going to be better off without Rome. Come on.
He seemed fairly smitten in that partnership. So
stop it.
Now back to your original question: was it a successful HOH? I have to say it was, in spite of every attempted self-sabotage that Devon's engaged in.
He's lucky, right?
I mean, he could have had a situation where they were both back in the house. There was no reason to take that risk.
No,
as you correctly say, Drew got pushed away. But at the end of the day, Devon's is a fucking chaos agent.
He is.
He was that on Survivor. He's embracing that here. It is excellent TV. It was excellent live feeds, and I'm here for it.
David, you like chaos, right? That's why you like Rick, right? You like chaos?
Yep, love the chaos. I hate the voting with the house crap.
Right, but Drew did proclaim himself this week that he loves chaos as well. So I'm wondering if you guys might have something in common now.
No, because when you have to balance his love for chaos with his love for a conga line, and therefore he falls short.
Unforgivable.
I don't know. He's going to grow on you. I have a feeling.
David is standing with the unforgivable.
At some point, he's going to go, I was wrong about Drew.
Hang on, folks. We have a news flash. Jamie, did you see the freestyle?
No, and thank God. I don't even know if I don't want to know who did it. Who did it?
I saw it.
Yash.
Oh, well, listen, some of us can ruin their reputation and any hope of me ever liking them by freestyling. And then there are those that don't have to do that for me to already feel that way. And it sounds like Yash has got
it's just confirmation at that point.
Yeah, it's just confirming my thoughts. Yeah.
Beans got a good prediction there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, then
what do we got? August 27th, 2027. BB Bean predicts Roman Lyric have decided to part ways. They ask you to please respect their privacy during difficult time. Yeah.
You know what? I think it'll be before that.
Not since Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow could I have cared less about a relationship ending.
I
Yeah.
feel like the way they were being so gross about it. And tonight's episode, because you guys were talking about the baby talk, and I never heard it. When I would listen to the live feeds,
Oh
I could
my God.
never catch it.
Well,
But
and
tonight,
with her
they
voice,
actually showed it.
They
I mean,
sure
she
did.
sounds like a 12-year-old anyway.
I did
But
not
that
like
was
it.
But she
did not like
manipulates it. Like her voice,
Yeah.
she changes it. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's a.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
conscious. It's one of those things where,
It's,
you know, for
it's
lack
like
of a better term, don't at me, bro. But it's like little juvenile girl code switching is what it's like. It's like,
Mm.
hey, I'm gonna play the little baby to Rome, and I'm gonna do this, and
Yeah.
it's just between that and the AMSR like kissing makeout sessions. Thank God he's gone.
Right.
Yeah, that
Now-
that was really
But
gross.
then I have to think, what's
not-
grosser, her doing that act or him liking it?
It's him liking it 100%.
I'm gonna say this. It's a push, but if I have to pick one, it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it makes me think of? I cannot remember the actress's name right now. On Parks and Rec, and her like, money, daddy.
Oh yeah. What was it? Jenny Slate. She played
Yes.
John Ralphio's little sister.
That's all I could hear when she starts in with that baby talk.
More money, please.
It's terrible. It needs to stop.
Listen,
At least
they're
we
gonna
found
get
a
married.
possibility of that. Yeah, they might. It's weird. I
And
don't-
Lala's going. She's
Okay.
going to the wedding.
So we're talking about these people, but we jumped through the highlight of the week and maybe the
Sorry.
highlight of the whole season. When we got
Damn
the
noms, huh?
the noms, and
And they
Angela got
ate
to,
that up. I'll tell you what.
yeah, and Angela got to finally throw out her performance that she had been rehearsing.
Oh, with
Um,
Jason. But before that, with the noms, let's give a call out to Angela because she played Devon's like a fiddle. Oh, if you did this, it would be epic. It would be such a chaos move. It would, and he just ate it up with a spoon.
And
He
it was
basically
an
dictated the noms for
accidental-
the week.
But it was
But
an
don't you
accidental
also-
chaos. That's the best part, with the exception of Angela.
But don't you also
Which
feel
was
like
well
he
scripted.
is kind of taking her advice because he wants to keep Angela calm with him too?
No, I just think he wants to let that side of his personality out, and she
Because
gave him
all he has
the
to do is
excuse
tell
to
people
do it.
like,
Mhm.
well, the whole house, well, not the whole house, but many in the house believe that this was Angela's HOH and she dictated it all. And from his point of view, that's pretty smart of him to take that.
Well, it's
But-
good, but
Yep.
the best part of it all is the one who, like, Dee is the one that's laying back, and
Mhm.
when Angela put this idea up, Dee seconded it, and that
Yeah.
gave Devins the okay to go forward with
Right.
it.
Right, but
It-
Dee sort of washed her hands of it real quick. She's like, "Yeah, it's a good idea," and then left.
Right, Dee participated in it, but she doesn't have the stink of it that Devins and Angela do.
Yeah, well, because this is what when you see what makes Dee a good player, it's this. She was just HOH. Where did she go? Nobody knows. No one's talking about Dee.
She faded back so quick.
Yeah, pretty impressive, really. Like how she was able to just fall back. That's not something that everybody can do. I'm not entirely sure why she can do it, but she does really good at that. But yeah, we got Angela going off on things, and then we had like a diva competition right there at the table between her and Jason.
Oh, but she got him when she
Okay.
told him, I'm wearing this because America loves me. When she told him that, you saw the wheels in his head go. She right.
Mhm.
And he's
Well-
already trying to play up to the cameras. So that was the moment where he realized, oh, wait, they love her. So, and I've been mean to her. They probably hate me now. Yes, Jason, knock it off.
Know your audience. Know your audience.
Messy bitch.
I love that.
This is not RuPaul's Drag Race. You don't have to be like that. It's gonna
Chill.
hurt
Yep.
you.
Dial it back. Yep. Just dial it back.
And-
Watch
and
what Dee does, and then do that.
And I think we have to also call out the person who made the decision to bring the live feeds back immediately after the nomination ceremony, so we got to see
Ah,
the explosion, because they usually don't do that.
they usually don't, and that's stupid too. Because there's no way you can have all of the edit that.
I think they should
to
just
show
let
it
it
for the
all
show.
be seen, because
Yeah.
everyone knows anyway. So what are they hiding?
Exactly.
Well,
Have
I guess
people watching.
anymore now with
They're just hiding
with
production.
YouTube and TikTok, it would be everywhere, and then there'd be
Yeah.
no video.
Then what would you have to show us 3 nights a week plus another half? Okay.
Julie's outfit, obviously.
Obviously.
Well, if we're going to talk about the noms, let's talk about.
Let's stay on the noms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's finish this out, because after that messy drama, then apparently, Miss Congeniality Haley pissed Rome off.
Yeah.
And he stood up in a very aggressive way.
Yep.
And they showed that on the episode last night. But I have to give Haley credit. She did say to him something they didn't show on the episode. She yelled back at him that he had small balls. They didn't show that for obvious reasons. But
Barrett definitely jumped in front and said, "No, you're not going to do this." To Rome.
A good moment for Barrett. That you got Chuck and Camu and all the other dudes, and who's the one that gets up in front of him? It's Barrett, and a good moment for him. But that's why when I see Rome, and I see his carefully managed exit interview, which was excellent, to use one of David's words, it was good. It was perfect according to Hoyle. Everything he said in his exit interview, gracious. Yep. Obviously wanting to maintain a relationship with the stars of this show, so he can probably collab and hang out with them in the future. But when he stood up to her and was like he was going to go towards her, that's the moment. I see something like that, and I'm just like, okay, I am out on this guy. I am out.
Don't you think that was a situation where he was already on his back heels and he thought she was going to be an easy mark, which that's why it's gross, right? Because you're only popping off to her.
Well, and Barrett, frankly, she didn't need Barrett's help, but
no,
I think she'd be perfectly fine standing up to him on her own.
I was just going to say, I feel like she would get her licks in for sure.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, she is very strong looking. So I think she's got this. I don't know. Rome is just, to me, he just seems like, and maybe it's because I'm an old lady, he feels really, really young. He just feels really, really young. He's very good at presentation, like you said, exit interview, hit all the marks. But I just think he is a little more hot-headed than he wants to admit, and young. He feels kind of actually the most immature because he's trying to pretend how mature he is.
Right. Look how manly I am. He's an alpha.
But
which is obviously what you tell people when you are that.
Right?
Yeah, Joffrey.
Alphas and cool
keep telling everybody you're the king.
Exist.
Yeah. It's okay. He could be gone. I'm totally okay with it. Like was said, the kissy sounds in general alone wasn't. I don't care. You could be the coolest
and
person.
honestly,
And I can't listen to that.
Lyric's game is going to improve without him for sure, 100%.
Yeah, because now she'll do the thing where she'll lock in with somebody who helps her feel less sad.
Chuck.
And it will probably be Chuck. Yep.
If she legit has another showmance. Now I know that she was doing that they were trying to convince the people that they'd broken up. So of course now she's whatever, but that's not going to be real, right? That's not going to be that's just going to be friendship, right?
Sure. Probably.
Because honestly,
Christy's like, I can't handle it.
I can't with this. I love you after one day.
So what with you all with a long knowledge of this show? What is the most amount of showmances one person has had in one season on this show? Has anybody had 3?
No, I don't
No,
think so.
I feel like it's usually just one. I can't.
It's
Yeah,
usually just.
Because it kind of have a gross factor if there's two.
Yeah, there's the evidence.
Has there
think-
ever been a two?
Now, okay, there is one season where there was somebody that had a showmance in the house, but then in the jury house had a different showmance.
That's okay.
But they
That's
weren't.
on
They
the
weren't going to
DL.
win though.
But
Right.
it was, it got kind of public. So
Mhm.
I think that it not only was it public, I think it was like the final episode that it was, they were made aware of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. But if anybody knows, you can. I think it was Kat. I think it was I don't remember what the guy's name was, but anyway,
But if Lyric does that, to me, it just screams of the fact that she has zero, I don't know, like self-esteem kind of a thing. Like she has to have someone to protect her. She
Yeah.
has to have
I
somebody.
feel like she's gonna
she'll
she'll get in with Chuck though.
then she's too
I don't know
young.
that she'll have a romantic thing.
I hope
but
not. Don't do that to Chuck, you big
maybe,
liar.
But also it'll be interesting to see if any of the guys that are in there that have been close to her, if they flirt with her or they do that whole like, I won't do that to my boy kind of. I don't know. Just another drama to watch unfold.
Yeah.
In the Big Brother house.
I do think though that Drew and Melody are pretty cute together.
Yeah, they seem to fit actually. Mhm.
Actually,
if you
I
like
can't,
the
I
romance.
can't believe I'm gonna say this after the way my first impression of him. I eat my words. He could do better.
Oh, see, I think exactly
Ooh.
the opposite. I think
Right,
she's
'cause
like
you
the
don't like
hottest
him.
girl that's ever talked to him, and so
But
she's got
Oh, no,
him wrapped
he's-
around her finger.
He's
No,
got
no.
girls.
He's charisma. He's got charisma.
Yeah.
He's
He's got that stupid
he
hair.
pulls.
He's got girls with that stupid hair. I
all
don't know
you
why.
need to know about Drew, is he's doing so well that it made Angela and Dee start to get sus on him because he's so good at what
They're
he's
so
doing.
paranoid now.
Well, but they're not because of how he's handling the girls, but because of how he's floating
that's how
between.
he's handling
No, he's
all
floating
of them.
between the two
Mhm.
sides, and they can see what he's doing is he's keeping his options open to move back and forth whenever he wants. And Angela spots it because she's played the game before, so she
Right.
sees exactly
Yeah.
what he's doing.
And
But she's wrong.
Yeah,
He's absolutely playing the middle.
I mean, yes. And
He
by,
tried to talk Barrett into keeping Rome.
by being a double agent. Like
No,
by
if you
being a
watch the
double
feeds,
agent,
that did
kind
pan
of
out.
a double
Okay, Brian,
agent
tell us,
puts
how
you
did
in the
it pan out?
position to be. Being a double agent puts you in the position to be like totally, like playing both sides. But I don't think Drew's playing both sides. I think he
I don't
has
think he
a
is.
side that he's with.
He tells them everything. They're worried.
it's
he's
a little
telling
bit like
the other
Ian.
side everything, which he's not.
He kind of has like the Ian place in this game a little bit. And it's funny because they made a mention in the episode that you're like Dr. Will, but the internet is pretty sure he's more like Dan Giesling.
Yes.
And you can kind of see some of it.
And
so he's got a little bit of
honestly-
Dan and Ian going on in there, and it's interesting.
Honestly,
Yeah.
if you like, Dr. Will is kind of the clown, right? I mean, he's at this point. I think being compared to Dan Giesling would be riskier for him in the house if they started making that comparison, because I think he's the better strategic player.
Yeah, he is.
Ian as well. So yeah, let him say Dr. Will. Cool. He's a
Go
clown.
for it.
Whatever.
Yes. So, Drew's gonna play however he wants to play. I don't. There's nobody that's gonna persuade him to do something more than he already wants to do. I guess that's part of why we like him, because if he was an HOH, I feel like he would kind of know what he wants and just do what he wants. But
Are they running the HOH tonight? Does anyone know?
yeah.
I
Is
think
it
Drew
happening
said
now?
they were going to. Yeah, they were going to do it right now. I think they're doing it right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So
Mhm.
okay, we've talked a little bit about Angela's costume, but the egg is back.
It's great.
Egg detective back in business.
The excellent egg.
Just really some of the best shots the production's ever had. Where they
But
get
what is
to
she trying to do?
get
It's not that
Angela.
she's falling over. She didn't fall over. So she like has to
She
rest and
rolls
she can't
over.
sit down. And so she
Mhm.
lays down because that's more comfortable than trying to sit in there.
But when she is out in the backyard, she
And
curls
she's trying
her
to
whole
stretch out
self.
probably.
She curls
Yeah.
her whole self up into that shell and just talks through the armhole. And it's like it's the best camera work you're gonna get from this crew.
It would probably
Something.
be the most comfortable, right? If you could kind of like lean against the back and
Yeah.
it'd be like being, one of those like big onesie sack or something.
I
don't
thought
know.
she was gonna like blow up because day 1 or 2, she was like, I don't think I can do this. But she handled it pretty well with great aplomb and actually I think much like it did with Vince, it kind of no matter what she did, she
It
was
makes
seen
it
as less
funny.
of a threat because she just looked ridiculous. Like,
And Devins was so tickled by that
oh,
entire fight happening
Oh
as
my
she's dressed
god.
as an egg. He
I
thought that
love
was hilarious.
the little sly like, okay,
Welcome to
this
Big
is
Brother,
the end.
Devins.
This is the end of the ceremony. Here's your hat. It's an excellent hat.
Yes, it's an
He just he like just low
Jason doesn't.
throws this punny.
And
And
Jason
he's so
doesn't want to walk
funny,
on eggshells.
but he doesn't
like
crack up at all. Like serious face the whole time he says it. Like it's hilarious, but you don't see any of the humor
But
on his face.
she got the extra thing of the sleepy time outfit. Like Vince didn't get that, did he? I don't
I don't
remember.
he had
remember
it
that.
too.
Or did he?
He did,
With
yeah.
the
Oh,
little
okay.
the little white. Oh my
She
god, that
looks
was
amazing, and I want her to wear hats like that all the time. I will never not like her again.
so great.
She's
It
always
was
wearing
so
one
great.
of those hats. Yeah. It was very annoying because when she has a tangent, it's very clear that she's practiced it in her head. The way she delivers it is very rehearsed. But now just kind of knowing what Angela is, I can see that and just laugh because it's for people who don't know Angela, this is like their first run in a house with Angela. So this is their first real Angela moment. Like this is the real thing right here that she's known for. They must have been blowing their minds.
I think I don't know. Do I want her to win? Do I think she's the best player? I'm not saying any of that.
No.
What I do say is that she is good on TV.
Yeah, she's good TV. She's
She's
better TV this season than she was last.
Yes, because it's not so grating. She's just being that
She's-
wacky person that
she's-
she is.
She's smoothed off some of
Yeah.
her rough edges.
That's what I'm saying.
And like Jamie and I were talking about this and I said like she's really brought like the caring, comforting mom part out to be even to people she's not that close with. Like she's finding human moments to connect with people.
She
and
knows
show a
that's
softer
important now.
side.
See,
Yes.
But
she is. You know what she is? She's the Rizzo of Big Brother. First season, you're like, "What are you doing?" Then somebody says something, or you see, and Devon's probably would have given her the same thing, like, tone it down.
But the
Oh,
one thing
if she'd been her from before, Dee would have been thrown out of the house
Yeah.
and punching her in the face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But see, there's one thing that Angela has not been able to solve since her first game, and that is she hasn't figured out how to fake tears when she fake cries. Because when she had real tears and she was crying after finding out that Jason was like kind of making fun of the whole thing, those were real tears. She was really upset. That was genuine. But then you see other times that she cries and there's no tears at all. That's her tell. She just cannot fake tears. So that's the one thing. She needs to carry some glycerin sticks or something with her, and get those
Put a
tears
little
going.
cayenne in, just in the corner.
Like
just
drop
little
down
cayenne.
into the egg and pour some in her eyes. And
I mean, come on. We said this last season with Vince. That egg costume is amazing. The amount of stuff you could hoard in there.
it is. It is a
Nobody
good
knows.
costume.
I'd be picking stuff up and I'd just be like,
You could have a whole charcuterie board in there and no one would know.
absolutely. And I think you take
If
something
it
of
was
somebody's and
Christy,
just hide it.
it would be
hide it
her
for a
in a
while,
big book.
And you could just and then
She'd
yes,
be in there
and then
reading. Yep, reading, and
and
then
then
you hear like some chewing and be like, Christy, do you have a book in there? Maybe.
no.
Are there snacks? Yes. I have the whole thing.
but I'm not sharing. I think it would be fun to like walk in one room, find something that belonged to somebody, hide it and then walk somewhere else and like leave it somewhere else in the house because they wouldn't see anybody moving it, but it would be in their egg suit, and you just put it somewhere else, just start causing a little mayhem.
You could do that, and then you could be like somebody's like, "Oh, this is missing," and she's like, "Let the egg detective find it." Then she'd be like, "I found your thing in Taylor's stuff."
Did you?
And she get goodwill that way, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of stuff, did anybody see? I saw a thing on TikTok where apparently they're all sharing the bottle of mouthwash, and they show Lyric, and she just takes it up into the bottle, and the whole house is using it. They have no idea.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah,
don't like that.
It was not nice.
Don't do that unless it's your bottle.
Right.
Or I guess her and Rome's, they were already sharing spit, so what does it matter? But don't do it if it's everybody else's.
That's
no! Sound like that when she used the mouthwash.
She probably really needed.
There are so many jokes to be made there, and I'm not going to make them.
Oh
Sometimes
my gosh!
You just gotta let them float away in the wind. Okay, so we got the egg suit, and then let's go to the veto really quick. Had the veto draw. Target couldn't play veto. That's pretty thumbs up for this team. And once again, Jason was really close behind Devins. Like they are very evenly matched, aren't they? Like,
yeah, they really should team up.
Yes, they really should. That would be the best for all of us, actually.
I just wonder with Rome gone if that's going to create like a hard reset for a lot of people. They're going to spin to somebody, you know what I mean? Like maybe.
Yeah, it was noted on Blue Sky that the idea is that now you're going to probably hear a lot of Jason as a comp beast. We have to get him out. You know, so now Jason's
but he's a messy bitch. He's never going to win.
Now he has a title, you know. The comp
Remind me, after we get past veto, let's talk about him a little bit because I have a question for everybody.
So maybe
a controversy I've been reading.
Maybe he needs to win. Maybe it's time for him to win his power.
Yeah.
Everyone should vote for him.
If he won HOH, that would be interesting.
Chaotic.
Because that would be fun.
It would be hard to figure what he would do.
Because originally he would have said the icons, right?
Yeah, but I'm not sure that he would do that now. I'm not sure that he wouldn't like throw up the red corner at this point.
Yeah, he is chaotic. He is like there's chaotic good and chaotic bad in that house, and they are Jason and Drew. It's gonna be interesting to see, depending on which side of the house gets HOH. It's interesting too that there's not just two sides. There's a pretty good strong rotation within the middle of them, but
I think it's still because there's still so many of them.
There's so many still there. Yeah. They keep saying things like hard lines are being drawn, and they're not.
They might seem harder lines at some points, but then they become they soften up pretty easily. You know, They move on to something else, but it seems that there is a large group that's willing to stick it out for each other. So that's good. I mean,
yeah.
So let me ask you all a question I've thought about before we finish the veto section. Is there any strategic move where you leave Rome and Lyric in the game so that basically you keep two people out of play instead of one?
I don't see it.
No, because it's like that way. Back when we didn't have the battle back, maybe somebody could have toyed with the idea of keeping the couple safe in that moment, because the way that the game was played without the battle back, once you have them backdoored, there's really nothing they can do.
Right.
Well,
so you could possibly get two on the block, you know, but you can't. You can still do that now, but it doesn't, like with Rome. You see, it doesn't pan out, it's a high gamble.
So what they'd be smart to do, honestly, Jason can win a competition.
Mm-hmm.
But he hasn't won an HOH yet. But I don't know that he's necessarily tried.
But boy, did he rock this competition.
He
It wasn't
really-
even close.
Right.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
that's, well, okay, so if you have to put 3 up, why don't you put up a Jason, right, as one of your 3? You don't want them to win the veto, but they're not, and do exactly how you did. They can beat the person you want to backdoor. Because the problem, like you said, before the battle, the battle back, no, what is it? Is
A
that what it is?
backdoor was really a backdoor. There was nothing
Backdoor
they
was
could
a
do about it.
backdoor.
Yeah.
So now the only way to ensure a
It's like a
backdoor
prison
is a
backdoor, if you will.
is to have somebody there ready to compete against them and beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think there's a possibility if the strong alliance wins again, there is a possibility to say, Jason, look, I'm going to put you up this week, but we've got your back and we're going to vote you out. We're not going to vote you out. You go win this competition so we can take one of these 2 people out, and you've earned your place in this alliance and you're equal. You'll be an equal. We'll give you a home. Like, now, he's so messy. I don't know that that's smart. But I do think Devins was smart. The reason I asked the question is I don't think that
Really?
would be a good idea. What?
Okay.
Yeah, I thought, no, here's what I was going to say. I think Devins was smart because he said in one of his DRs that he wanted to get Rome out now because he was only going to get more popular
Oh, that's true.
in the house. And I think, like, compared to the other guys in the house, Rome did have more charisma than Chuck and more charisma
To pull people to him.
Yes, then
And you
Camus.
don't- Yep. And you don't want another person like that out there that people could go to. You want them to stick with you. That, yeah.
Right. But Devins
100%.
never, ever, ever should have taken Lyric off that block.
No, he shouldn't have.
Because
I agree.
Because frickin' Rome might have thrown the comp to let Lyric stay. There is absolutely
true.
there's nothing to be gained by pulling Lyric down. She doesn't have everyone was with Rome, not with Lyric.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so instead you upset Melody, which is upset Drew, which Devin should have known.
And those girls are, Dee and Angela are so over Melody, and I don't understand it. I was trying to understand it. And maybe for 10 seconds there I did, but
I don't
it's
get
because of the Drew thing, right?
I don't quite get Taylor and Lala's game right now.
Well,
Yeah.
your girl voted to keep
That
Rome.
was-
So what was that about?
So
That
is she
was a
just that
choice.
far out of the loop, or was she throwing the spanner vote? Because if she's throwing the spanner vote, I'm giving her
Then-
huge respect.
Then good job, because she's your winner pick.
Right.
So
But if she just
but,
voted that way
okay.
because she had no idea no one else was going
She
to,
was
then
walking around telling people they had the votes, and
Mhm.
the belief is that there was a conversation she had
saying
with
that Rome
Devins.
had the votes to stay? She
Yes.
believed that?
Yes, she said that we have the votes. She went around and telling people like it was going to be okay. And the belief is that she misunderstood a conversation that she had with Devins, where Devins was saying something and she took it the opposite way.
Let's
And
see.
so she thought that like the house was going, since they took Lyric off, was going for Rome and wanted to get rid of Jason because of the beef he had with Angela. So she basically dismissed it. Now she's presented with a golden opportunity to go around and trash Lyric. That
Oh,
yes. Every time Lyric cries or something, if she hangs on to that, she needs to not share that. She needs to strategically find the time to say that's a lie. I'm the one that voted.
Oh, I think Lyric is going to come out and say she didn't vote for him and wonder who did.
She was denying it at the end of the episode.
Was she?
She was saying it wasn't like
God, if Taylor had meant to do that to make it, but that's so, no, I don't think she to make it be suspicious
says
to others.
No way Taylor is that diabolical. And you know what, Bean, I think we agree with you.
Yeah.
But then the other mystery here is, why didn't Lyric just put her sympathy vote in there. It's allowed. It's not going to make anybody
don't
mad.
even understand.
They would understand.
If you vote against him, it doesn't win you anything. No, guys,
Yeah.
I voted with you. They don't care. They'll be like, yeah, because you knew he was going home, and you
Yeah.
know.
Did you see the look on his face when he found out it wasn't
That was
her?
really good.
Yes,
That was good.
It wasn't
Yes.
her or Jason.
Yeah.
it wasn't your two top people. So I
And
don't know.
Julie
She
finally had to
gains
stop
nothing.
him.
She gains nothing by not voting for Rome. So I don't. Why not just not vote for him? Now
Well,
it makes, like you said, makes her look like, oh, you were crying about him having to go and you're so in love with him and all these things. But that's a lie, because look, when he was up, you voted for him too.
well, that's one of those things
That's
that
probably the way
down
to
the
do it.
line, if there's a question about whether to trust her or not, somebody
Like
will say,
loyalty.
yeah, so they'll be like, she didn't even vote for the guy she said she was in love with. How can we trust her? She didn't even vote
Right.
for Rome.
Right.
It's just one little thing you store in your tool bag to bring back later,
Yeah.
So,
Oh, the ridiculousness of the fake breakup too this week.
oh my
How
God.
did anybody fall for that in the house?
Devins did initially.
Or maybe.
Yes.
Poor
Devins did
did?
initially.
sweet Devins. He's so easily persuaded on things.
Do you think he really did, or is that what he's presenting? Is he trying to make himself not look too aware? Like,
No,
I'm a little.
I think he really did.
Mm,
I think he really did believe it.
wow.
Jamie, did you watch any of the live feeds? Don't you think Devins believed Lyric?
Oh, 100%.
The fake breakup?
Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I think that
Okay, but this is what I have to
I think he
say, because
believed it.
we were talking about this at work. They have a fake breakup. They're in a house with how many other people at that point?
A fake up.
Like 15 other people at that
And they
point.
keep going into rooms alone.
Hold on.
Right.
I like
yeah.
the fake
and,
up, by the
and,
way.
And also, that house is made to hear things other than the HOH, it seems. I don't know. If there had been a breakup, as much as a super emotional and they were with falling in love and being all super affectionate and
Yeah.
so like immature about it, there's absolutely no way that if they were to break up, there wouldn't have been a massive fight beforehand. Right?
Well, that's what
And
they should have. They should have
nobody
staged a
saw
massive
fight.
fake
Right.
fight.
Nobody saw a fight. Nobody heard a fight. Really?
But-
Seriously?
Okay,
Come
if they
on.
would have actually
And plenty of
staged
people
it,
heard about what
Why?
was going
Why?
on overnight.
And no one was
So-
even asking, like, why? Why'd you break up? Why? What happened?
yeah.
Well, there was a
Come
funny
on.
moment on the feeds where
dumb.
they were making out, and Kamu walked in, and they heard him coming, and they stopped, and Lyric got up and left, and Kamu was like, "You okay, man?" And he goes, "You okay, man?" And Rome goes, "This is a really tough conversation, man. It's really tough. It's over." And Kamu's
Yes,
like, "Oh,
I saw
man,
that, and I
I
was
hate
like-
that for you." It's like wild stuff. Now, I'll tell you why Devins believed it, that you didn't see much. If you watch the live feeds the day they enacted this, and it only lasted a day before Drew told on it. But another reason he's helping the alliance, and they don't see it.
Right.
But
Would I have
the
told you
Lyric
that?
went in and laid like Cleopatra, being carried on a divan down the Nile, laid all over Chuck on the
I saw
hot
that.
tub bed. Like, I mean,
That was
I mean, not even a little bit. It was a lot.
A lot of it.
but how do the other house guests feel about that? What did they make of that?
Well, it was mostly the guys, so they didn't really care. They were just like, "Yeah, you go, Chuck."
But they have to be saying, like, this morning you were literally cuddling with Rome, and now you're laying on him in the course of like 6 hours. Seriously?
Yeah. Well, they're
Gross.
probably like, this is messy, and that means they won't look
Yeah,
like, good, do this. Go for
maybe
it.
she can survive and
I-
recoup her.
I think they're okay with it because the sort of structure of this house has been that they're pretty cuddly. Like Barrett has cuddled with damn near everybody in that house,
Yeah.
even
Yes.
Jason.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like Barrett's just okay, like laying and hugging on people. Like
Right.
it, I don't think it's as big a deal as it might be in other seasons.
Oh, hi, David.
What happened there?
I don't know. Star of the show, apparently.
Wow.
He just said,
I'm ready
"Get
for my
down."
close-up, Mr. Doolittle.
Yeah, they're all very comfortable and close, like more than I've ever physically seen.
I've
I
seen young people, this younger generation, act like that, and it's not. It's just like weirdly nothing sexual about it. It's just like puppy
no,
pile.
it's exactly what it's like. I'm down for it. That's cool. Great.
Whatever.
I mean, as long as you don't breathe on me, I'm good. You know,
That's why they don't have. That's why they don't have to have kids and get married and stuff, because they got each other. They can cuddle with anyone. It doesn't matter.
I do. On that note, I do actually enjoy that a lot because
Yeah.
in a house where it's supposed to kind of give you some variety of type of people,
Mhm.
and and that includes race, religion, sexuality, the whole gambit. Watching all of these years, they usually have maybe one person who's openly gay, and that person usually has a clique of 2 or 3 that they're cool with, but overall they're not. What I'm saying is I'm watching these separate groups of people blend in so much
Mhm.
at this point in these games where they're comfortable just laying against each other. And
Mhm.
even though we're kind of getting more and more used to seeing that now, we certainly know, go all the way back to the
Good,
beginning
Jim.
seasons of like the real world.
Can you
know?
imagine that happening, that kind of cuddling happening in an Evil Dick season?
No,
Oh,
no.
absolutely not.
And that's the point. I'm like,
he would
I
just
kind
blow
of,
smoke right in their face if they tried to cuddle with them.
yeah, I think that I just like it so much because it shows that they're not afraid to show their need for human contact, and that doesn't
Yeah,
have to be something
maybe
sexual.
that
They're
helps
just,
ground them mentally.
yeah,
Maybe that's better. You
mhm,
know,
it's really
I,
great.
I had the thought the other day that there are people in this house that are too broy for me that I don't love, but I do have to say, like, despite having some opinions and things said I don't agree with, this is like a pretty collegial group. Like, the only real sourpuss in the whole group is Haley. Haley's a sourpuss, and pretty much the rest of them, like most of the time, are pretty upbeat, pretty happy. Um, Haley is a bad poker player. Like, as this season goes on, if she sticks around and stuff goes bad, she does not have a good poker face at all.
okay.
Yeah.
Question about Haley, from because we're not seeing much on the regular shows. Um, was she one of the ones that said she was up for a showmance before the season in her pre stuff?
I don't think she said that she was against it, but I don't think she was all like, yeah, I want a showmance.
Like, oh, if it happens, it happens. Did she mention it at all? For some reason, I was thinking she had, but maybe I'm wrong.
Pretty much all of them said they were open to
Okay.
it. Like,
So I wonder, is it like a situation where like no one's approached her for a showmance and there's nobody there
no,
she's vibing with, so she's like,
no, she actually admitted like she kind of thought Kamu was cute,
right,
but she
right.
went up to him and said, like, look, I'm not going to do any of this on camera. Like, I don't want my grandma or my family seeing anything. So I think
She
And she said
seems
that right in front of Lyric too.
yes,
oh
she
good,
did.
good.
Okay,
Maybe
I'm
that's
sorry.
why she did it.
That's kind of
Maybe
batty.
maybe she was like, I'm gonna go make a very strong point at Lyric and let's see
She
if
gets
she catches
points
on.
for that
She
one.
did not. Clue, she did
Points,
not.
points.
She
I
did
wish
not.
her
Yeah.
grandma would have told her to be nicer to people and quit talking. The curious thing I want to see, the blow up coming if you watch the feeds in the very near future, is Haley against Lala. Haley hates Lala
Why?
because she's loud.
Boo.
She's not the only loud one.
You're right, but
She's
Mhm.
got charisma.
Yeah, she
So
does. She does.
she's
got
she's the
charisma. She's great.
oldest. That's ageism. maybe she isn't loud. Maybe
Oh,
she
that's
can't
the
hear
only
herself very
ism that
well.
they allowed on these
Maybe she
reality
can't hear very
shows.
well. That
But
happens.
maybe she knows that Lala's clocked her already.
Maybe.
You know, like there's going to be a few people, depending on whoever you are, whatever your background is, your life experiences. When you go into a house, there's going to be certain
question,
people that are going to be able to like.
You know she does.
There's going to be people there that are like maybe smarter than you or more popular than you or more than you on certain things.
Yeah.
And if one of those people doesn't like instantly just absorb you into their world, you are going to probably always kind of feel like there's a reason for that. And when you're somebody like Lala, who what it seems like she's pretty open to tell any story or anything about herself, she's not super reserved about it. When she is not talking to you and she talks to everybody else, she's clocked you. And I think maybe Haley knows that.
And Haley's is not a girl's girl. She's a hang out with guys girl.
Yeah.
Why can't you do both?
Some just can't.
Some just can't.
All right.
Well, before we move on, we should probably take a quick break.
Yeah, that was a lot of Haley talk. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're back. I hope that the commercials were kind. Okay. We went through pretty much all of the house guests that really had anything going on this week, except for Yash's hair, which was the worst tonight.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about Yash.
Did Yash have like one diary room session like this season?
I totally forgot about him.
A lot. Yeah, he's not getting a lot there.
But he's getting purpled all the way out the door.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one with
he could be next week.
Wasn't he the alternate? He was the alternate that came in, right?
Yes, okay. and let me say the best thing about Yash is when they get done with this season, Chuck and Kamu should thank their lucky stars Yash is on this show, because they sit there and look like calm, rational, reasonable guys when they're in a conversation with Yash, because Yash is so over the top. Like, I think if in a normal season, Kamu and Chuck maybe end up as being bigger targets and bigger characters.
Yeah, because they're close too, aren't they? Like
they are. Them and Haley is the red corner, and but Yash is he's a lot. Here's the thing about Haley, if you don't like Lala because she's loud, how in the hell do you like Yash? Man, that guy is always going around like saying hip hop slogans at the top of his voice, and
yeah, he gave a shout out to the DJ tonight. So
thank you, Bean. Somebody sees the truth.
I haven't seen a lot of Yash, so I wasn't realizing how he was.
You know what, Christy? I took that bullet for you. You're welcome.
I appreciate it. No, women and children shouldn't see this.
You're nothing but if not kind, Brian.
I mean, I welcome you to watch it. Jamie's had to watch some of it, but like, if you want to know, it's Yash is that guy that if you met him for 10 minutes, you'd find him amusing. After 2 hours, you're like, oh my God, dude, do you talk about anything else? Like it's a lot.
He only talks about hip hop. Is that what you're saying?
No, but he's always like, yo, bro, we're going to do this. We got this. We're going to do this, man. And he's always like dapping people up
hyping?
like every
he's
5
just
minutes.
Hype man?
He's a hot man 24/7. He's a hot man 24/7.
Wow.
It's always level 10.
It's
like a 7.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot. I would get pretty tired of it, but
there's no like actual like interaction feedback from other house guests that would make him think that they need him to do that.
No.
Okay, well then that's just weird. I mean, if people are feeling down, or whatever, like, okay, look, come on, guys, we're still that's fine.
No.
But if people aren't asking you to do that, yeah, that's annoying.
No, yeah, it's.
But even him, the thing I like about this season, even him, he's a lot. Like these people don't go out of their way to be jerks to each other. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
true. Yeah.
the day-to-day irritation of Big Brother, inevitably people get annoyed and make a passive aggressive comment or
Well, we're
this or that.
only 16 or 17 days in. Talk to me
Well,
at day
yeah.
50,
Yeah,
Yeah,
when they start to lose their
and
mind.
let's see if your comedy holds up.
True. I
but
mean,
but go back a
true.
couple of years and something worse than the only real thing we've had is the nomination blow up, which
Mhm.
even after that, most seasons people storm off to their corner. Angela and
Yeah.
Jason like quashed that pretty quick.
Yeah,
Immediately. Hmm.
Like
because you know what, Angela, she's got some emotional maturity there, right? She was upset about something. She wanted to tell him about it. He realized very early on, oh crap, she's on to me. She knows. He wasn't going to be able to say he didn't do it and she was a liar. So the two of them just, you just suck it up, admit it, say you're sorry, and move on.
Jason, I think, made a mistake, but not in how he handled it. But I think he believed the way Angela said that she saw him do it. That she
Yep. But she
eh,
didn't
Oh,
see
but
him
good,
she
do it.
didn't.
good,
Drew told
right. So
Angela,
good. That
Hmm.
keeps Drew safe
so
from
Drew was
Jason.
safe because
Yeah,
Jason made that mistake. But Jason did the smart thing. When you're stone cold busted,
yeah,
if you give up and say, I did it and I'm sorry, the person can't keep beating the hell out of you or you're the bully at that point. Like he
Hmm.
quashed that, which
yeah,
then disarmed her and she did the right thing and hugged him and said, I want to love you. And it, in past seasons, people would have went to their corners and this would have stewed for 2 or 3 days.
I miss
yeah.
Not
that. I miss that. I
not
like I
not
like the
Missing that.
conflict.
not
Oh,
that
there'll probably be
Angela
something new
has
this weekend,
forgot.
I'm sure.
I'm here for the
Yeah.
conflict.
There'll
The
be
more
I
something.
have
the more pots and pans that are banged in the house, the happier I am.
that's
Because that's
kind of,
because you're
you
a
know what?
meatball.
But that's a little bit what Jason reminds me of. Jason
Oh
does remind
yeah.
me
Oh
of
no
him.
doubt.
There
No
are
doubt.
some similarities there. Um, I have to say though, after watching this week and just, the Angela of everything, it's really hard for me to believe that CBS didn't just put these guys in as a plant because they knew they would do whatever they poked at them to do. You
Yeah.
know, they understand the assignment.
Well, of course they're getting paid more than everyone else to be there, and
Yeah, I think it's just
I
for
bet
D,
I'm
I
really
think D
enjoying.
has the I want to win. I truly do
Oh,
believe D has the
always.
I'm in it to
Yeah.
win it.
I think Devins wants to play hard, and if he wins, fine. But if
Yeah,
he
if he wins,
doesn't,
it's great.
if I go out in epic flame, that works for me too.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
wants to play well,
No, he
right?
just wants to.
If he
Yeah, he
wins,
just
he
wants to
wins.
continue the legend of the guy
Right.
that flipped the
If
Mr. Beast
if he
coin,
wins,
and
he wins. But he just wants to have good gameplay, and I think so
Yes.
far he's not embarrassed himself or
except for
anything.
his veto, which was embarrassing,
Well,
embarrassingly stupid.
but it still worked out for him. And
Well,
he
because
comes
he got
off.
lucky, but
Okay, but I mean, like, let's just stop for a second and let's go back to last season when Vince or Morgan had HOH and what drudgery it was to listen to them try to
Painful,
figure
like
out a
having someone rip
plan.
your fingernails
And
out
then
Yeah.
when they have a
slowly.
plan, they're just cutting all of their allies down in their plan. And like now come back
But
to this
Morgan,
week
but
and be
Morgan,
like,
there's no good choices, Morgan. This is so hard, Morgan.
I don't know what I'm
Morgan,
gonna do.
what do I do?
Oh, Vince.
Tell me.
See, and now we got Devins who's like, I'm gonna try this. Why not? The worst that's gonna happen is that I get to go home.
Right.
So
I found something out interesting about Rick Devens this week because last week he gave a shout out to his daughter Juju,
mhm.
but his son's name is Jack, and my youngest are Juju and Jack, which
That's
I was like,
crazy.
Devins,
well, and then did you notice today he sent was a
he's my
Camus?
favorite.
Camus who
He
had
had
the
someone else
message
do
to
shout
the
outs for him.
yep.
It was so sweet.
Which, as much as
Because
I hate the shout outs, I thought that was sweet as could be.
yeah, my daughter was complaining about the shout outs, and I have always complained about them for years, but I understand them over the whole, placating to all things Julie. And it's just like that's the only time to like.
But
let
I
people at
think they
home
should
know,
they
so
should
I don't mind it.
they should put music over them or something, like some dumb music.
I
And be like, if you shout people out, no one's gonna hear it.
if it's like this week, I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's
season,
it's been low key this season.
last season,
really
Maybe
has.
they've coached him a little bit.
But like, think about this, guys. Like, Angela shouted out for America to vote for Devins and D
She
for
did.
the power.
Yes, she
Yep.
did.
And Mallory shouted out for America to vote for her.
No
I
one's
mean,
voting for
like,
you,
so
Mallory,
I
sweetheart.
kind
And
of
her
like,
social media team's pushing it because I already got it on TikTok.
I kind of think that if we make it go away, seeing that tonight, I thought was an interesting wrinkle. And,
Yes.
seeing what people could do with
Yeah,
it.
I don't want it to go away. I just want it to be reasonable. And again, not a single person's all, "You're looking beautiful, Julie." Like
No,
one
but
that
we
did
had
that.
we had the Auntie Julie, and we had
Well, we don't have Auntie.
But
and
it's not
Lala's headed that way.
Well, no,
well,
she's not
sister from
saying
another
Auntie,
mister.
it's-
She used
yeah,
the same thing again.
yeah, sister from another
But
mister. But Barrett,
It's not
Barrett's
every
playing
single
it up.
person.
I think that Barrett
And I
was
love how-
probably. I think Barrett was probably the theater kid in the group. Looking at this,
for
I'm
sure.
like, I bet he was the theater kid.
Yeah, he did the fancy meeting you here look. Like he sat down like he went, oh, hey, Julie.
Yeah, he did the whole thing.
You know what I liked a lot this week is several people sat down and didn't say, I am sadly voting to evict Rome.
Yes.
Several people were like, I vote to evict Rome, and walked out. And I'm like,
Right.
yes, do that. Stop
Yes.
saying sadly.
Yep.
Yeah, just stop. Just stop the fakeness.
This is where you go to say what you mean.
Well, but you say that, but you love this whole like unified house, all voting together and everyone getting along. It's all fake.
Okay, when
There clearly is
I'm
factions, and they don't like
David,
each other.
I don't like
David.
unified. I like cordial
Yeah,
and
there
collegial.
you go. David, see, look, I'm adjusting my mic. I need you to listen, David. Nobody likes that everybody votes with each other. We like that everybody lays on top of each other like puppies. That is not the same thing as loving kumbaya. I just had to make that clear.
I think they lay on the people they like. But okay.
Jamie, I think David turned you down a little bit. Your volume's a little low. So that's why. I think he did it on purpose.
He
I think she was making a good point in the volume.
He was.
my voice.
That's why he turned her down.
In fairness, I touched nothing.
Okay. Well, all of our listeners can give us comments and feedback.
I think David's trying to create conflict on the podcast.
I think he is. He's throwing a spanner
show.
in, and
he's
messing with the board. I don't know what's going
being
on.
chaotic.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think we've done a good job covering most everything, but I want to get to something important.
Okay.
I want to say that I am so proud of Jason, and I am so proud of how he did in that BB challenge.
Yep.
I know David already said he rocked it.
He killed it. I mean, it wasn't even close.
But if you watch like the emotional roller coaster he went on, I was scared to death that he would get in there and just like freak out.
Yeah.
Like he was focused. Like the amount of focus and discipline he showed in that challenge. If I was that house, the interesting thing will be, is Melody going to go back in that house and be like, guys, Jason's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like he kicked Rome's butt. He kicked my butt.
Well,
the good thing for him, she's not that influential.
Well, here's the problem. You're right, but it won't be her that's telling everybody how much butt he kicked. It's going to be Jason telling everybody how much butt he kicked.
That's good.
He's going to sell it his own self.
As he should. I mean, if you dominate a challenge like that, I mean, it wasn't like he won by seconds. He won by minutes.
That was one of the most dominant BB Blockbuster challenges wins ever.
Yeah, it was a good one.
I love those kinds of puzzle games.
He's take him with you to Cracker Barrel, and he'll probably work that little peg thing. And
yes.
all that.
50 years, I've never won it once.
Me either. But you always win when you go to Cracker Barrel.
Do you?
Okay.
Well, over going to Waffle House, yes, but
Mm.
Okay, let us move on because
Well,
there's
now
more
they're not going to
important
sponsor
things.
us. Thanks, David.
There's way more important things for us to talk about, and that
Okay.
is fashion, specifically the fashion worn this evening by Julie Chen Moonves. Let's take a look. All right. I myself am feeling a little better about this one than last week, but I'll let you guys go ahead and sort your feelings out.
I can't figure out those shoes with it. They look off, don't they? Like they're not
They're
right.
like more pink than red, I think.
They're more pink. Yeah, they're maybe not on camera. They don't pick up like that. Maybe it's this is how they look on the camera, but I didn't like that. It's that tiered skirt thing. So again, she's kind of working ruffles, and I don't hate it, but the macaroni necklace has to go.
That's my point. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. The necklace, like, I don't like the necklace. I like the dress. The shoes could be a little bit richer red, but the necklace needs to go.
At the risk of being accused of kumbaya, I agree with the necklace. It's got to go.
The weird triangle earrings were very heavy, and then with the weird necklace, they didn't. It wasn't like it was just disjointed.
The
But-
accessory department was off, but the wardrobe department did much better.
But her hair's on point.
No.
Oh, I like the
it's a
outfit.
little.
Something's going
She
on
does
with her
a
hair,
little.
guys.
She usually has like a little bit more of a like a poof or a pomp in the
Okay.
front, and she
I
hasn't
don't know
had
what's
that
going on.
all season.
Right. And you had mentioned her hair last week, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
so
it was a
this
little
week
flat.
I was looking, and there's something off with her hair. And I don't know. It made me think, is that even her hair?
Oh, maybe
Sorry.
maybe it's not.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Now I'm obsessed. I will have to watch it every week.
Now she's gonna dig until
It's
she
either
finds
it
the
looks so
answers.
flat, something about it, like way too much dry shampoo, something going on with
It's not happening,
like,
Julie.
It
Julie has
doesn't.
gorgeous hair.
Her
What's
hair
up?
does not look alive, is what I'm saying.
So, Christy, are you saying she's Julie Wig Moonves? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe. I hope she's okay. I hope everything's well with the Chen bot.
Disclaimer, the opinions of Christy are Christy's opinions alone and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Tally the Votes or its sponsors.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
And
I'm just gonna be watching her.
Go have fun at Cracker Barrel.
You guys don't have to watch her. I'll watch her and I'll report back if I think she's looking healthier or not.
Yeah, give us.
Oh
give
my
us the
God, that
information.
got dark quick.
Sorry.
But
Sorry.
Christy's gonna get the scoop. She's gonna know. So there's that. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe
well,
maybe it was just regular robot maintenance, and they just like switched out her wig. I don't know.
they're up in the AI. That's why they're gonna go
Maybe.
to Ainsley. They're kicking her out. They're replacing her with AI.
Maybe
you
maybe she had a situation where one day before filming started, she just like kind of freaked out and she went like totally Britney Spears and was like, just gonna shave it off.
Oh, she would
Like,
be
you
so
know?
cool if she did that.
I don't know.
I'd be like,
Something's not right.
This
Or-
woman is
or they-
amazing.
Or they give her like hair pieces to make it fuller normally, and she's not using those.
Something's
something.
up. Something's up in the world of
Mhm.
hair.
It's a lot of hair talk.
It
But
is.
you're
Sorry,
welcome.
guys. Sorry if you have any phobias about hair or anything. Okay. So now this this is the part of the show where we say if you have any feedback, if you have anything that you would like to
That's-
send in feedback, what are your predictions? Who's your favorite house guest? What do you think about whatever was going on when you turned on the live feeds? Whatever.
Tell
You
us
can
who you
send it.
want to win HOH.
Yeah.
Or whose HOH would be the best right now, given this point of the game.
Basically,
Yeah.
any topic would be fine, but preferably Big
Julie's hair,
Brother
whatever.
In this case. But you can send that feedback to Tally the feedback at yahoo.com. Okay, predictions. Real quick, David, prediction. Who's HOH?
D.
I kind of think it's going to be D. Well,
D.
don't you think she'd be afraid to win it again, though?
Nope.
Nah.
That's my only thing. Is she?
It's going to be Haley. Devin's
she-
almost through to her. It's going to be Haley.
Oh, that's right. Everyone keeps wanting to throw to her.
And they can put her up as the one to really take a bite out of the house and make her the bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd she put up though?
I think she's putting up Lala, Taylor, and the third one probably Jason, but
Because
maybe
if she put
Mallory.
up Chuck, we'd have a problem.
She ain't putting Chuck up.
Okay, good.
I think it's gonna be Lyric.
It's gonna
Ooh.
get
I think Lyric will.
HOH.
Lyric.
It's
Wow.
a thing that happens in the showmances, doesn't it? Or the like
Yes,
two
but I don't
people
think
alliance,
so.
one
I
goes
don't think
home,
so.
and then the next person wins HOH. Yeah.
I hope not. I really hope not.
And a
What
quick
if it's a
shout out
hold on
to
and spin thing? You know what I mean? Like she can hang in there.
a quick shout
if
out
it's the
to
wall?
Mallory's ab workout, because let me tell you, that girl's got some abs.
I told
Yeah,
you, man.
yeah.
She's in the gym
She's
more
really
than
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah, I mean,
she is always working out.
And
Wow.
she's working out that aggression, right?
She's getting it all out of there. What are we gonna do with
Now, if Mallory had
Mallory,
Lyric's
like-
voice,
what? But what do you think, Brian? Where do you think Mallory
Baby
sits
talk?
on all of this?
Yeah.
Because we don't really place her on anything yet. But I kind of feel like Mallory's maybe not like really playing hard, but I don't think that she has to. Like I think
Mallory's
she's
in a really good position. The only
Yeah.
thing that messes up her game is I think it would be really bad for her game if she got HOH, because no matter what all those people talk big about, if Mallory gets HOH, she's putting the 3 icons up on
Yep.
the block.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, after what Dee did to her, everybody else has been like, "Oh, I could work with you. I'll forgive you." Mallory has not forgiven Dee, and Dee doesn't even know she's the target.
I
she
think
is
that's
to
I
Mallory.
think that's her fatal flaw in Mallory's game, is she can't give up on the fact that she was put
Yeah.
up week 1. It's
She
like,
was
get
able-
over it.
She did the same thing this week. She kind of like leaned back and she like kind of whatever. And that was good. You need to do
She
that
did
after
good.
you survive
really
the
good.
block. But if she's turning that around to be like some sort of weird paranoia, that's not good. I mean,
Paranoia is
know.
not good for anybody. In
No,
these
it's not.
games.
No,
It
it's
is
not.
it's
But
a
I
death
don't think
sentence.
I don't think she should go after the icons. You need to have more of the house with you to do that. And she don't
Also-
got that yet.
Also, we just don't want you to go after the icons.
We don't. We don't, because we're
To be fair.
fans.
And
Yeah.
this is about us. It's not about you or your game. It's about us.
Yeah, I don't know. I
us
think
four
Dee could
and
win
everybody
again.
else who loves Devons. Now,
It won't be
There's-
Devons, that's for sure. We
there's
do know
there's,
that.
there's not a whole lot more to really talk about on this episode. I mean, really, the majority of the week was all about that ceremony blow up. I mean, 90% of it was all in there, because it seemed like after that calmed down, it's been really quiet in the house for a couple days. Like,
Well-
actually pretty slow. So a new HOH is good to shake stuff up, and maybe we'll get
Mhm.
something else bubbling in there. But until then, you have watched us here either at Crazy Hanks or Tally the Votes YouTube channel, but you can also find us wherever you listen to your favorite podcast over at the Jay and Jack Whole Enchilada feed. And speaking of Jay and Jack, let's just take a second to thank the Patreons that contribute at a certain level, and they are Eckhart Rigner, Joanne with a Plan, Maggie the Magnificent, and Ed the Creepy Poopy Headed Mailman. If you would like to become a Patreon, you get all of the extras over at Jay and Jack's Whole Enchilada feed, including all of the Tally the Vote coverage, Survivor with JJC, and the broadcast and the Ramblecast. It goes on and on and on. Just go to patreon.com/Jay and Jack. And while you're at it, click the little button right there at the corner of the screen that says like and subscribe. That helps us produce more content that you would like to see and hear. But until next week, I'm pretty sure this all toolbox needs to go to bed. And us tools wish you a very good night and a great day. And we'll see you next Thursday. Bye.
See ya.